Kaja did a very good job last time. There were no issues in terms of drainage. It was a very, very good job. And I agree. You may have exhausted your funds, but you must also appreciate that Nairobi is huge, with a huge population, and your budget is equally huge. So you must try to see, even as we assist you to restore the bridges, we'll see where we can help, but we also encourage you to see what reallocation you can do so that we can work together. PS Belio, I don't know what is your advice in the school situation in Nairobi. I don't know whether you have done an analysis to make a decision whether we keep the reopening day or we extend by a day or 2 or 3 through. What is the position? Give a microphone so that we know what is the situation for the governor's comfort so that we are able to plan.
Sir, in Nairobi County, we have 64 schools which are substantially affected, mainly in classrooms and the wash facilities. So for Nairobi, we had guided this morning that for some of these, we can deal with them as local issues so that we don't need to ask all schools not to open, but we can deal with them on isolated cases, because in Nairobi we have 210 public schools and almost 800 private schools. So far we have identified 64 which have totally been affected. Thank you, sir.
So what will happen? You will extend or you depending?
The 64 we might delay their opening.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. I think that is clear, Governor. What will happen is that make recommendations to the PS basic education. Case by case, it will be analyzed on its own merit. Where there is need to extend the opening day, Waziri Education, we can extend. But otherwise, for the purposes of the country, the schools will reopen as scheduled, as planned. But where there are cases where the people on the ground, the county governments plus the national government administration and the directors of education in those respective counties make a recommendation to the PS basic education, we can always extend for a few days as things, and a decision will be made by the PS. Is that okay, Governor Sakaja?
Yes, just a slight amendment. I'd request, beyond just the infrastructure challenge within the schools, allow us to also map out the areas where movement to the schools would be dangerous for the children. Because we don't want children now also to try and cross some of these bridges, yes, some of the areas,
yes,
so that we can add that consideration, Your Excellency.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, Governor, we will work very closely.
Thank you, sir.
The PS is here, and we work closely. Depending on the recommendation that you make, an assessment will be made and directions will be given so that we make sure that our children are safe. We must have safety as the most important aspect of the entire intervention. So I think case by case, the ministry is available. It is ready to make decisions depending on how the case is. I don't know, Red Cross, are you here? Do you have some food for Nairobi and food items for the people we want to put in a camp by NYS?
Yes, we have, and we have started the distribution today in some of the camps.
Very good.
Yes.
Director DG NYS, are you here? Is the DG NYS here? Or is a representative? I don't know, CS Public Service. Is the camps ready for relocating the people who are in danger?
Following the visit we had with the governor yesterday, The schools and other facilities that are serving as temporary shelters appears stable for now. So we decided to manage them from there.
Okay.
And only move them if need be. But so far we have got, especially in Madare area, we have got 9 camps. We can use our personnel, but avoid moving them now until there's a case for it.
Thank you. The National Disaster Operational Center